Craig, game number 13, but no Halloween horror show for the New Saints this evening.
Yeah, definitely not. It was always going to be a tricky one. Connah's Quay are a very strong team. Andy's got a very well organised team. They don't concede many goals. I think they conceded less than us before going in today, and I think they've had 7 or 8 clean sheets out of 12 games. So they're obviously very, very strong defensively. And they've got dangerous players: Michael Wild, Matty Williams, Les Davis. So it was certainly going to be a tricky game when we come in, and it proved to be a tricky game. It was very frustrating first half. They were dangerous from set plays, well organised, and and kept out a bit like last week against Newtown. But we just made sure at half time that we kept doing what we kept doing, changed a couple of things, and the lads were fantastic second half.
So what was the message to the players at half time that did the trick?
Yeah, it was just keep doing what we've been doing, a bit more conviction, a bit more belief, a bit more tempo to the game, and try and can we play our usual passing game. We do passing drills and possession drills every day in training, so it was just the message was just keep going, do that. Play like we train, because that's the reason why we train that way. So, and obviously, the 2 substitutes that come on done really well, scoring a goal each at a vital time, and that changed the game a bit, the first goal, I think.
And of course, no goals in the first half, as we've said, but then 3 in 18 minutes.
Yeah, great finishes. I'm really pleased for Wes. He's come in, he's had a little niggle injury, he worked hard on Tuesday night, the couple have come off his shin, come off his leg, he's not quite getting in there, but tonight he's took a great finish, and and that's the beauty of having such a fantastic strong squad. You've got Greg Draper, who's been on fire, excellent, and Alex Dalton scoring goals as well. Unfortunately I've got the luxury to bring Wes Fletcher and Chris Sargent on, and that are equally as good. It was probably more of a tactical change at the time. We just felt that it wasn't particularly going our way, so we need to do something about it, and the earlier the better. So obviously Greg and Alex are disappointed, but they've been deemed good enough to start the game, so they shouldn't be too disappointed. Move on, and we've got a big squad, and they've done a fantastic job up to now, and they will do for the rest of the season.
And of course the league table never lies. Played 13, 15-point lead. That's a tremendous start to the New Saints season.
Yeah, it is. I was just looking back. I think we only won 18 or 19 games the whole of last season. So you look at it to win 15, now straight off the bounce. It's 13. It's a fantastic start to the season. But we need to emphasise that it's just a start. We want to go on, and me as a person, and I've got a group of players and a group of staff that want to win every single game. So I've got to be happy, and I am happy without a doubt, but not to the point of where it's perfect. We can always do better, we can always do little percentages, fractions a little bit better, and we will do, and we'll strive for that. We'll be back in this week working hard and ready to prepare for a big game on Saturday.
And of course, it is a big game indeed, away at Bangor City. Yeah. A 2-0 victory in the Nathaniel MG Cup. Yeah. You must have been pleased with that particular game, because there were lots of changes and lots of youngsters come in for perhaps more experienced players.
Yeah, without a doubt. I think that's been as pleasing as anything this season, because I've run with a little bit of a smaller squad, and it's been imperative the younger players have been to a high standard of where they've had to come in, they've done a job, and they've been outstanding, they've done more than a job. You look at Ryan Price today, he was excellent. Look at James Jones and Jacob Farley and Ryan Price and Andrew Witchley on Tuesday. I made 9 changes on Tuesday, and it's testimony to the lads that they can come in seamlessly against a strong Bangor team. I think Bangor only made 1 or 2 changes, so it wasn't as if both teams have made a lot of changes. And to go to Bangor and the young lads to perform like they did was outstanding.
And of course, Bangor City again, as we've said, on Saturday in the Daffabet Welsh Premier League. What sort of game are you expecting there, similar to the League Cup game?
It's going to be a tough game without a shadow of a doubt. Bangor are on a bit of a resurgence. They've invested heavily with some good players. Andy Legg's an experienced manager. They're on a good roll at this moment in time. Big crowd there'll be, I'd imagine. Live game. Pitch is fantastic, facilities are fantastic. For a footballing team like us, we personally look forward to going there. I certainly do, and our players do, because we know how good the facility there is, and we know there'll be a big crowd. And we want a big crowd. Every player wants to play in front of a big crowd. So now we're really looking forward to it. The players are chomping at the bit. Today was a huge game, and the lads performed really well. But next week will be another huge game. and we're looking forward to it.
And what's the injury situation like at TNS as we look forward to next weekend's game?
Yeah, it is. You look at it, and I know that Connah's Quay had a lot of injuries, and they have done it. And they've done fantastically well to keep them wins and the results and going with all them injuries. They didn't have a recognised centre half on the pitch today, so you look at it and they've done fantastic. But you look at it today and we've got Jamie Mullen, Adrian Sizovic, Chris Marriott, Scott Quigley, all not available through injury. So Tom Matthews obviously is on loan at Airbus, but we could bring him back. So we've got 5 players there that are all out, not even available. So it's even more pleasing that the younger players, like I said, James Jones, Jacob Farley, Ryan Price have done absolutely outstanding. And the lads that have come back in, they've got to work hard to get back in the team.
Well, 13 is considered unlucky for some, but not for the New Saints today. 13 straight league wins. Congratulations, Craig Harrison.
Thank you very much.